Alright guys, it's literally like a month later, but I finally got the parts here. So again, I don't know why that happened, but you guys can totally see this total wear right here. Uneven, not good. So that was the one that wasn't touching, and then that's the part that was touching too much. So I ordered new brake rotors. These are solid black. I changed these pads, but I never changed the rotors, and that might have been an issue, but also I'm not sure. So we're gonna do all black with new pads here, fully ceramic. There's the part number for the pads. And then these I think are heart racing, cross drilled and slotted, which I believe these are the same ones, but these are like really old and these are brand new. So we're gonna remove the wheel and install that back on and see if I can get this thing driving and get it going and get some more photos. I've officially been out here for 2 hours. I'm beat. So I got one done. It's a long process. One of the things that I want to kind of mention out to you guys is that when you do put this back together, I want to repaint this caliper. Make sure that you put the clips in. This one actually came with new retainer clips. They will be just the same way. Here's one. This will be the outside. This one looks like the outside, and then these ones are the inside ones. Make sure you put those in correctly. I want you guys not to do that. Another thing is on the back side of the brake pad, on the inner one, there's this little button right here, this little knob. Make sure this gets aligned with when you're pushing the pin for the I can't think of the word right now, piston. When you push the piston all the way back in, make sure that there's two of them, make sure it aligns with that, otherwise it won't go right. Other than that, I think that might be the issue. Another thing is make sure you grease the sliders. I did that. My brother-in-law said, hey, you should probably grease the sliders, so I did that. Boom, so we are back in it. We're going 65 miles an hour. I've been driving it for 10 minutes now. Everything's working good. Very, very good actually. But I still have a speed wobble sound. I think it has nothing to do with the brakes. I think it's maybe the front tires, but one of the tires I think is bad. And maybe it's not balanced, that might be it. But definitely makes a speed wobble as I go up to speed. But the brakes are amazing. Really, really good. Yeah, so how do you break brakes in? What you do is you speed up to about 40 miles an hour and then you come to a complete stop. That will really, really help get them to lock in place. So that's what I've been doing. I've done it about 10 times. Let's go do a complete walk around. The car's really dirty, so I'll be doing some detail work on it pretty soon, but I'm so happy to have it back. All right, so this is one of my favorite spots to film. We have good days and we have bad days. Today's a bad day. I just did all that work, and now see how this shaves it all off. When it shaves it all off right there, that's that black that was on the rotor. Unfortunately, it's been scratching. So what was making all the noise all the time must be the brake, the caliper. Dang it. So what am I gonna do? I mean, I just drove around the block, so I think they're still good. I think I'm gonna order a new caliper. That's the next thing I'll do. That is what that noise is. That really sucks, so. Oh. Pretty much, you win some, you lose some. I think I lost this one, but it is what it is. I'm not too mad. What I'll do is, I think that what I should have looked at when I pulled the car over and looked at that when I was originally doing it, I actually did see that there was some wear and tear on that caliper. So I'm gonna order a whole new caliper for the passenger side, the rear, and then we'll go from there. So maybe the next video of my MR-2 will be that. Guys, I straight up hate ending videos where things aren't successful. So I came out here and I tightened, I'm out of breath. I tightened the axle nut, is what I read online from other cars, and it was pretty loose. So hopefully that makes it more aligned. So let's go ahead and see if that does anything. It might not. I know that it was scraping right here and there's some buildup on there, so maybe I want to scratch that off. So let's do that real quick and then go for one more. This is a great video in persistency. Why? I fixed it. So boy, I just could not do this, and I don't like not having projects done or figuring out why. I don't know what that was. But we're going for a drive with the top off. Look at that, I got a beautiful girlfriend. I'm so excited. But how did we fix the MR-2? So what it was is it actually never needed a new rotor, to be honest. I could have just driven with that one. It was all scratched up, but then I scratched the new one a little bit. What it was is I had the axle nut So the axle nut was a little loose. So if you ever have this issue where the rotor's eating up a little bit and it's not the brake pads because you have new brake pads, it's that the axle wasn't tight enough, so it was tilting a little bit and that caliper was scratching that rotor. The actual caliper, not the brake rotor or brake pad, but the actual caliper was scratching that, so that was the issue. I'm so thankful though, everything works on it, we're good to go. The brakes are so tight on it, the e-brake works on it. I don't know if you guys remember, I just did that, but I did replace a clutch on it like 2 years ago, no, maybe, yeah, 2 years ago, 2018 or maybe even 2017. And when I replaced the clutch, I must have not tightened the axle nut all the way. So make sure you do that, or make sure there's a little tab on there. Make sure you push the tab so it's all the way taut. It could have came loose, but I'm so happy that I fixed that. So we have a good running MR2. So I'm gonna do a quick cinematic edit and then in the video, make sure to hit the like button. I already wrapped this up once. Hit the like button because we found the resolve. I'm so happy. We'll jump back onto the Celica content real soon. I'll see you guys on the next video.